So what to do when we start backsliding? I know I have because I have not been consistent on posting, and I also realize that I'm making some progress, but at the same time losing in some other areas. Why? Because I haven't continued to push in those other areas the way I should be. So there's where it's at. We have to acknowledge it. We have to accept accountability for it, and we have to make the change. And I have no excuse, because for the first time in my life, it appears that I have a potential opportunity to receive equal love, the requited love I wanted, and I've always wanted. And so, then why? Why am I not pushing harder? Is it the uncertainty? Maybe. Or maybe it's just an excuse. What I do know is this, that if I do not push forward based on all evidence, my health is going to stay fairly good because I just won the genetic lottery on that. But I will have nothing more than an existence rather than a life because of the lack of mobility. Now, that does tend to have a huge impact on most people's health. I seem to stay mobile enough, it does not on mine. But it is the type of mobility that I'm lacking, that I can't just get up and do whatever I wanted. I can still do most anything that most people can do, but it takes, accessories, and it takes this, and it takes more time, and yada, yada, yada. And so, all I'm stating is that when I stop and do some self-examination, which is what we all must do, when we hit those points, when we're backsliding and we're not pressing hard enough, that we're becoming stagnant, we're in a period or state of arrested development. Acknowledgement is the first part of the accountability key that has to take place. But then we have to move past that, because, knowing is only half the battle. It didn't say it's all the battle. You have to take action for there to actually be a battle. And that's what we're in. We're in the midst of a battle. So what am I telling you? That I need to come in to this over the next couple of days, realizing I am going to have to do what? Drive hard into the pain. I gotta drive hard into the paint. And that's what we all have to do. I have to go back to being a pimp, a person in major progress. And how do we do that? Get up daily. Do that, whatever that movement is that we're going to do for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 7 minutes. Get it built up. Slowly, surely, even if it's just an extra 10 seconds every day. Whatever. Get up, get that movement going. Have something else in mind that you're going to accomplish, even if it's simple as brushing your teeth every day if you haven't been doing that. Whatever it is, that's what we have to do. We have to get into not only setting schedules, but following through with them, and have to get into a pattern of consistency, and don't let there be excuses. Remember, excuses and opinions are like this. They're like butts and feet. We all have them. They all stink. Okay? Well, that being said, for me, for all of us, there's a new year, and that a whole year passes for the whole world. But on an individual basis, based on where our birth date is, a whole nother year has passed for us, or is beginning. Well, as of today, another year is beginning for me. And so what I'm telling you, this is a perfect place for me to refresh again, and let's start anew. And you may have to do that more than 1 or 2 times. Oh, we're always restarting. It's better to restart than to just keep backsliding. You understand? So that's what we have to do. Now keep in mind, we need to get up to 50 here 50 subscribers. So we can go ahead and have the drawing for the weights with the adjustable dumbbells, a smaller set. And how we're going to get up to 50 subscribers? We're going to do what? First of all, we're going to like every time we get on here. Okay? We're going to make sure we have subscribed. And then we're going to make sure that we turn on notifications. So when a new video is posted, we come together as a community again, in other words. That we'll all be here together. And the other thing we're going to do is go ahead and share. So like, subscribe, okay, turn on those notifications and share, and we'll speak to you next time as we're accountable, and this is accountability.